Welcome to Shadowed Stoics, where we dive deep into the unexplored corners of Stoic philosophy. Join us as we unravel timeless wisdom through the lens of today's challenges, illuminating the path to inner strength and serenity. Subscribe and journey with us into the shadows of the Stoic mind.
Welcome to our channel, where we delve deep into the wisdom of ancient philosophies to help you navigate the complexities of modern life. Today, we explore the darker side of Stoicism and how it can help you overcome the prejudices of others. Principle 1. Accepting disdain. Accepting disdain is a cornerstone of dark Stoicism, teaching us to acknowledge and embrace the inevitable negativity and prejudices that others may harbor towards us. This principle is essential for developing a resilient mindset that is not easily swayed by external judgments. Understanding disdain. Disdain is a natural human reaction to differences, whether those differences are in opinions, behaviors, or lifestyles. People often fear what they do not understand, leading to prejudice and negative judgments. Accepting disdain means recognizing that it is a part of the human experience and that you cannot control how others perceive you. Embracing reality. The first step in accepting disdain is to embrace the reality that not everyone will like you or agree with you. This acceptance is liberating because it frees you from the constant need for approval. It allows you to focus on your own values and goals rather than seeking validation from others. Building inner strength. Accepting disdain requires inner strength. When you stop allowing others' opinions to dictate your self-worth, you develop a stronger sense of self. This strength is not about arrogance or defiance. It is about understanding your intrinsic value independent of external validation. Practicing self-compassion. Self-compassion is crucial in accepting disdain. It involves being kind to yourself in the face of criticism and judgment. Instead of internalizing negative comments, remind yourself of your worth and the validity of your path. Self-compassion helps you maintain a positive self-image despite external negativity. Learning from disdain. Disdain can also be a source of learning and growth. When you encounter prejudice, take a moment to reflect on why it affects you. Is there a kernel of truth in the criticism that you can learn from? Or is it merely a reflection of the other person's ignorance? By analyzing the disdain you face, you can gain valuable insights into both yourself and others. Developing resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, and accepting disdain is a powerful way to build this trait. Each time you face and overcome prejudice, you become more resilient. This resilience will serve you well in all areas of life, as it enables you to handle challenges with grace and composure. Detaching from ego. A significant part of accepting disdain involves detaching from your ego. The ego craves approval and validation, but Stoicism teaches us to rise above these desires. By detaching from your ego, you can view disdain objectively without letting it wound your sense of self. This detachment allows you to respond to prejudice with calmness and rationality. Finding community. While accepting disdain is about individual resilience, it does not mean you have to face it alone. Finding a community of like-minded individuals who share your values can provide support and encouragement. Such a community can help reinforce your beliefs and remind you that you are not alone in your experiences. Conclusion. Accepting disdain is a vital principle of dark Stoicism that empowers you to navigate a world filled with prejudices and judgments. By recognizing the inevitability of disdain, building inner strength, practicing self-compassion, learning from criticism, developing resilience, detaching from ego, and finding supportive communities, you can transcend the negativity of others and remain steadfast in your personal journey. This acceptance not only fortifies your character, but also liberates you from the burden of seeking external approval, allowing you to live a more authentic and fulfilling life. Principle 2. Embrace isolation. Embrace isolation is a profound Stoic principle that encourages individuals to find strength and clarity in solitude. This principle is especially relevant in a world where the opinions and prejudices of others can often feel overwhelming. Understanding isolation. isolation is not merely about being physically alone. It's about experiencing moments where you are detached from external influences. In these moments, you have the opportunity to confront your inner self without the distraction of others' opinions and judgments. The power of solitude. Solitude provides a unique space for reflection and self-discovery. When you embrace isolation, you allow yourself to delve deep into your thoughts, values, and beliefs. This introspection is crucial for personal growth, as it helps you understand who you are and what you stand for, independent of external validation. Building resilience in solitude. Isolation can be a test of mental and emotional resilience. By willingly embracing it, you challenge yourself to confront feelings of loneliness and discomfort. Over time, this practice builds resilience as you learn to find contentment and peace within yourself, rather than relying on the presence or approval of others. Isolation and creativity. Many great thinkers and creators have found that isolation fosters creativity. Without the noise and influence of others, your mind is free to explore new ideas and perspectives. Embracing isolation can lead to a deeper wellspring of creativity, allowing you to innovate and think outside the box. Practicing mindfulness in isolation. Mindfulness is a powerful tool that can enhance the experience of isolation. By practicing mindfulness, you focus on the present moment and your inner experiences. This practice helps you to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, fostering a deeper understanding of yourself. Isolation versus loneliness. It's important to distinguish between isolation and loneliness. While isolation is a chosen state that can be empowering, loneliness is often an unwanted feeling of being disconnected from others. Embracing isolation involves finding solace and strength in solitude, whereas loneliness can be mitigated by building meaningful connections when you choose to re-engage with others. Finding purpose in isolation. Isolation provides an opportunity to reconnect with your purpose. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to lose sight of your goals and values. Embracing isolation allows you to step back, reassess your direction, and realign with your purpose. This clarity can reinvigorate your motivation and commitment to your personal journey. Overcoming fear of judgment. One of the significant benefits of embracing isolation is overcoming the fear of judgment. When you spend time alone, you learn to value your own opinions and decisions over those of others. This self-reliance reduces the impact of external prejudices and judgments, empowering you to live more authentically. Reconnecting with nature. Isolation can also be a time to reconnect with nature. Spending time alone in natural settings can provide a sense of peace and perspective. Nature's beauty and simplicity remind us of the broader context of our lives, helping to alleviate the stress and pressure of societal expectations. Conclusion. Embracing isolation is a powerful Stoic principle that fosters self-discovery, resilience, and clarity. By understanding the benefits of solitude, building resilience, fostering creativity, practicing mindfulness, distinguishing isolation from loneliness, finding purpose, overcoming fear of judgment, and reconnecting with nature, you can harness the power of isolation to overcome the prejudices of others and strengthen your inner self. This practice not only helps you navigate external challenges, but also enriches your personal journey, leading to a more authentic and fulfilling life. Principle 3. Indifference to external validation. Indifference to external validation is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, emphasizing the importance of deriving self-worth from within rather than relying on the approval of others. This principle is crucial for maintaining inner peace and resilience in the face of prejudice and judgment. Understanding external validation. External validation refers to the approval, recognition, and acceptance we seek from others. While it's natural to desire positive feedback, an over-reliance on external validation can make us vulnerable to the whims and prejudices of others. Indifference to external validation means placing less importance on what others think and more on our intrinsic values and self-approval. The illusion of approval. Seeking external validation is often an illusionary pursuit. People's opinions are subjective and can change based on their moods, experiences, and biases. What one person approves of, another might criticize. By understanding the fickle nature of external validation, you can begin to detach your self-worth from others' opinions. Cultivating self-approval. Self-approval is the cornerstone of indifference to external validation. It involves recognizing and valuing your achievements, strengths, and worth, independent of external feedback. This internal validation is more stable and reliable, as it is grounded in your personal values and self-awareness. Practicing self-reflection. Self-reflection is a powerful tool for cultivating self-approval. Regularly take time to assess your actions, decisions, and progress. Celebrate your successes and learn from your mistakes. By understanding your journey and growth, you reinforce your self-worth and reduce the need for external validation. Building inner confidence. Inner confidence comes from knowing and trusting yourself. This confidence is not based on external accolades, but on a deep understanding of your abilities and values. Building inner confidence involves setting personal goals and working towards them, regardless of others' opinions. Embracing authenticity. Indifference to external validation allows you to live more authentically. When you are not constantly seeking approval, you are free to express your true self. This authenticity attracts genuine connections and respect from others who appreciate you for who you are, not for who you pretend to be. The role of ego. The ego often craves external validation, seeking to bolster self-esteem through others' approval. Stoicism teaches us to rise above the ego's demands by focusing on our internal values. By taming the ego, you can cultivate a more profound sense of self that is not easily shaken by external opinions. Dealing with criticism. Indifference to external validation also helps in dealing with criticism. When your self-worth is not tied to others' approval, negative feedback loses its sting. You can evaluate criticism objectively, using it as constructive feedback without letting it undermine your confidence or self-esteem. Fostering resilience. Resilience is the ability to recover quickly from difficulties. Indifference to external validation fosters resilience by reducing your dependence on others for self-worth. This resilience allows you to remain steadfast in your goals and values, even in the face of prejudice and judgment. Conclusion. Indifference to external validation is a powerful Stoic principle that promotes inner peace, confidence, and resilience. By understanding the illusion of approval, cultivating self-approval, practicing self-reflection, building inner confidence, embracing authenticity, taming the ego, dealing with criticism objectively, and fostering resilience, you can overcome the prejudices of others and live a more fulfilling and authentic life. This principle not only strengthens your inner self, but also liberates you from the constant need for external validation, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with greater composure and self-assurance. Principle 4. Transforming adversity into strength. Transforming adversity into strength is a fundamental Stoic principle that teaches us to use challenges and hardships as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. This principle is especially relevant when dealing with the prejudices and judgments of others. Understanding adversity. Adversity is an inevitable part of life. It can come in many forms, including prejudice, criticism, and setbacks. Instead of viewing adversity as a hindrance, Stoicism encourages us to see it as a chance to develop resilience and strength. By facing challenges head-on, we can turn them into valuable learning experiences. The power of perspective. One of the key aspects of transforming adversity into strength is changing your perspective. Instead of seeing challenges as obstacles, view them as opportunities to grow stronger. This shift in perspective allows you to approach adversity with a proactive mindset, seeking solutions rather than dwelling on problems. Building resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks. Facing and overcoming adversity builds this crucial trait. Each time you confront a challenge, you develop mental and emotional resilience, making you better equipped to handle future difficulties. This resilience is essential for navigating a world filled with prejudices and judgments. Learning from adversity. Adversity is a powerful teacher. Each challenge you face provides an opportunity to learn and grow. Reflect on your experiences and consider what lessons you can draw from them. This practice of learning from adversity not only enhances your knowledge and skills, but also strengthens your character. Practicing patience and perseverance. Transforming adversity into strength requires patience and perseverance. Challenges often take time to overcome, and it's important to remain patient and persistent in your efforts. By cultivating these virtues, you can maintain your focus and determination, even in the face of prolonged adversity. Embracing change. Adversity often brings change, whether it's a shift in circumstances or a transformation within yourself. Embrace this change as a natural part of life. By accepting and adapting to change, you can harness its potential to drive personal growth and improvement. Finding meaning in adversity. Finding meaning in adversity is a powerful way to transform it into strength. Consider how your challenges contribute to your overall life journey. What purpose do they serve in your growth and development? By finding meaning in your struggles, you can derive motivation and strength to persevere. Supporting others. Transforming adversity into strength is not just about your own growth. It's also about supporting others who face similar challenges. By sharing your experiences and offering guidance, you can help others navigate their own adversities. This sense of community and mutual support can reinforce your resilience and strength. Using adversity as motivation. Adversity can be a powerful motivator. Use the challenges and prejudices you face as fuel to drive your efforts and aspirations. Let the negativity of others inspire you to prove them wrong and achieve your goals. This motivation can propel you forward, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Conclusion. Transforming adversity into strength is a vital Stoic principle that empowers you to use challenges and hardships as opportunities for growth. By changing your perspective, building resilience, learning from adversity, practicing patience and perseverance, embracing change, finding meaning, supporting others, and using adversity as motivation, you can overcome the prejudices of others and strengthen your inner self. This principle not only helps you navigate life's difficulties, but also enriches your personal journey, leading to a more resilient and fulfilling life. Principle 5. Practicing empathy for the ignorant. Practicing empathy for the ignorant is a profound Stoic principle that teaches us to understand and compassionately respond to those who hold prejudices or negative judgments. This principle is essential for maintaining inner peace and fostering constructive relationships. Understanding ignorance. Ignorance often stems from a lack of knowledge or understanding. People may harbor prejudices because they have not been exposed to different perspectives or because they are influenced by misinformation. Recognizing the root of ignorance can help you respond with empathy rather than anger. The importance of empathy. Empathy involves putting yourself in another person's shoes and understanding their feelings and perspectives. Practicing empathy for the ignorant means acknowledging their limitations and responding with compassion. This approach can diffuse hostility and open the door to more constructive interactions. Responding with compassion. When you encounter ignorance and prejudice, responding with compassion rather than confrontation can lead to more positive outcomes. Compassionate responses can help to educate and enlighten others, reducing the likelihood of future prejudices. This approach also helps you maintain your own inner peace, as you are not consumed by anger or resentment. Practicing patience. Patience is a key component of empathy. Ignorance is not overcome overnight. It often requires time and repeated efforts to change ingrained beliefs. By practicing patience, you can steadily and gently guide others towards greater understanding without becoming frustrated or disheartened. Leading by example. One of the most effective ways to combat ignorance is to lead by example. Demonstrate through your actions and behavior the values you hold dear. By embodying the principles of compassion, understanding, and open-mindedness, you can inspire others to follow suit and reconsider their prejudices. Educating others. Education is a powerful tool in overcoming ignorance. When faced with prejudices, take the opportunity to share knowledge and information that can challenge and dismantle those beliefs. This does not mean preaching or lecturing, but rather engaging in respectful and informative dialogue that promotes understanding. Setting boundaries. While empathy is important, it's also crucial to set boundaries. There may be instances where ignorance and prejudice are so deeply rooted that they lead to harmful or toxic behavior. In such cases, it's important to protect your own well-being by setting clear boundaries and, if necessary, distancing yourself from harmful interactions. Reflecting on your own prejudices. Practicing empathy for the ignorant also involves reflecting on your own potential prejudices. Everyone has biases, and recognizing and addressing them is a step towards greater empathy. By continually working on your own understanding and open-mindedness, you can better empathize with others and foster a more inclusive environment. Building bridges, not walls. Empathy helps to build bridges rather than walls. When you respond to ignorance with understanding and compassion, you create opportunities for connection and dialogue. This approach fosters a sense of community and mutual respect, reducing the divisions that ignorance and prejudice can create. Conclusion. Practicing empathy for the ignorant is a powerful Stoic principle that promotes understanding, compassion, and constructive relationships. By understanding the roots of ignorance, responding with compassion, practicing patience, leading by example, educating others, setting boundaries, reflecting on your own prejudices, and building bridges, you can overcome the prejudices of others and foster a more empathetic and inclusive environment. This principle not only helps you navigate external challenges, but also enriches your personal journey, leading to a more peaceful and fulfilling life.
Thank you for exploring the depths of Stoicism with us today. If you found value in our journey, please like, share, and subscribe to continue uncovering the wisdom of the Stoics.